Hello, Claire.
Hi, B. How are
I,
you?
I'm really well. How are you today?
I'm good.
Oh, it's
I'm good.
lovely to be here. Thank you for joining me to have a chat. So, I'm really excited to talk to you about the Yes Mamas Village and what it's like for you being there. But just for other people who kind of watch this chat later on, would you just introduce yourself a little bit and just share like who's in your family and just a little bit about your family, really?
Okay. Well, I'm married to Jonathan, and we've got three children. Joe's 16, Molly's 14, and Alfie's 9. And the older two started going to school, and then because Joe was being bullied and really unhappy at school, we ended up meeting families who are home educating. First of all, we did flexi schooling, so they just went a couple of days a week, and then eventually we decided, as we kind of got more contacts in the home ed community, so we ended up taking them out of school completely. So that's where
Mm,
we're at, and we've been doing that now for the last 5 or 6 years. So
mm.
I do a lot of driving around, visiting various different places. So it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. That has ups and downs, like everything, but yeah,
Yes, you've got the ups and downs of. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say we've also got a multitude of animals, but anyway, yeah.
So you've got the ups and downs of home educating. You've got the ups and downs of what it means to be a parent. You've got the ups and downs of teenagers. Um,
Yes.
yeah. So, um, what like you? I mean, you've been in the group now for a couple of years in Yes Mamas. So, what is it about the group that? What does the group give you as you go through those ups and downs in the various areas of your life?
Well, it's a massive support. I know that there's always somebody there, and you are because you set the group up and it's your ethos and everything. So you're the sort of like underpinning philosophy, but it's just not just that. All the other mums that are in the group are really supportive, and the compassion and love and understanding that is within the group is just not like any other group that I'm in.
Mm,
And I also just that security of knowing that if I'm having a tough day, I can go and either put a video on there if I feel like I want to do that, and that's easier, or I can just go there and put everything down. And there's just always somebody, and it might not come back straight away, but there's just even if people don't have any advice to give, they're just always there letting you know that they understand and they're not judging you, which
mm,
I've had an issue for me feeling like I'm judged by other people, but I've
mm,
never felt like that in the group at all. And also, it's just really helped me grow as a parent and also as a person. Um,
mm.
I'm it's definitely been a major part of me growing massively as a person and being a better parent because of that in the last couple of years. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was really kind of not sure about joining at the beginning because I was a bit like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure about this. Do I really need to do this? But it's just got to be one of the best things I ever did, definitely.
Yeah. Tell me, I'd love to hear a bit more about like kind of like that personal growth. Like not, you said, like I've grown so much personally, not just as a parent, but as a woman. And I know that people talk about that in the group. And for
Yeah.
me, yes, parenting, you know, it is the foundation for parenting, but the first person we say yes to is ourselves. So like that sounds, when you talked about like the personal growth and change that you've experienced, I'd love to hear a bit more about that, because that just sounds like such an important part of what you experience in the group.
Definitely, because before I came to the group, I always put myself last because I believed, and that's what I was taught by my mum, is that that's what you did. To be a good person, you put yourself last. If you did anything for yourself, you were being selfish.
Mm,
And I don't feel like that now. I feel like I know that if I'm going to be a good parent, I have to make sure that I'm looking after myself first. And I think that that's a big issue for mums everywhere, is that
mm,
we don't do that. and that we are, yeah, just not meeting our own needs. So I've just seen a massive difference in myself, in the way that reserves I have, and my ability to parent and being a role model for my children, is that I actually have to show to them that it's important to care about yourself as well. And I think, well, kind of makes me feel emotional now, but like, it's been a journey of actually learning to love myself, because I didn't love myself really. And I'm still on that journey, but definitely the whole self-care thing has been massive. And the other thing as well has been massive, like I'm doing this video. Hi Alfie. Oh, can I read it when I finish this video, please? Yeah, is that okay? That'd be great. Okay, as soon as I've finished, I'll come and see you, okay? Good boy. Alfie's has got a new app on his iPad where he can make a comic.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a Doctor Who app. He's telling me now. He's made his own Doctor Who comic, so he wants me to have a look at it.
Oh, lovely. So you were just saying about loving yourself, and how you realize now you didn't even love yourself before being in the group.
Yeah, I really I was not happy because I wasn't actually making sure that I did things that I enjoyed or that I needed, whatever that was, whether it was getting out for some fresh air, or going and sitting and reading a book upstairs for half an hour, just having some private space, going and soaking a bath. It doesn't have to be massive things. Sometimes it is something really special that you're planning, and then you've got that to look forward to. But so it just like all those little things add up to a lot, and it's kind of also changing your perspective of stuff. So like, I think, oh God, I've got to go and take the dog for a walk, but like, it's turned out on my head, because actually I go and take the dog for a walk, but that's like, if the kids don't want to come, then that's me time, and it's doing me good getting out in the fresh air. And so in some ways it made me take a different view of some of the things that I were doing. So instead of thinking of something I had to do, actually like revisiting it and seeing it as a positive thing for me as well.
Yeah.
And I think the other big thing of growth for me is feeling judged by other people. That's sort of part of why I was about joining the group, because I had such loud voices in my head about what other people thought of me, of every single thing I did. But like, now this shows me that I've come a massive way, because I'm sat here making this video with you, and there is just no way I could have done that before, because I would have been so worried about what other people would have thought about what I was saying. Like, oh, how can she make that video, because look at what she's like as a parent, she's no great, kind of, that's the voices that are going on in my head. And I still do have those, but they're much smaller, and I'm much better at telling them to go away. And I've also got lots of resources to enable me to tell them to go away through being in the group as well. And I
think we live in a world where we're just bombarded by advertising and marketing and messages that kind of present these perfect looking women and perfect looking mothers and perfect looking families, and it's really easy to actually get kind of sucked down into that feeling of like, I'm not good enough, or or I can't make a video because I'm going to make a mistake, or what will people think of me? And and actually, like, we're all fighting our own battles, whatever those battles might be. Like, we've all got hurts, we've all got struggles, we've all got difficulties. And I mean, I know over the last couple of years you've had some really significant things happen in your family's life, and I've loved, like, just having the privilege to walk alongside you in the group. And I've known that I can't fix it for you, but to know that I can be alongside you and encourage you and support you and love you through those really difficult times. And then to see how the rest of the community in the Yes Mamas Village, came around you too. It's incredible, that experience of knowing that you're not going to be met with judgment. You're going to be met with empathy and
Yeah.
support and acceptance. It's really powerful.
There are lots of groups that I'm in quite a lot of groups on Facebook, because that's kind of how homemade community communicate with each other. And there are other groups that kind of like support each other, but there is nowhere that does it like, you know, this group. Never ever have I ever seen anybody put anything on a post to somebody that is not done from a place of caring and compassion and love. Never, not once.
Yeah.
And that's just massive, to have that safe space to come to, where you know that what you say is just going to be accepted, and people aren't going to judge you, and they're just going to find ways of being understanding and supportive. And some of the stuff that I put on there, you know, I couldn't share that with other people. Yeah, I think, and you know, sometimes, like I say, you don't necessarily have to have any sort of practical solution or whatever. It's just people saying, yeah, I'm here and I know you're having a tough time. And yeah, it's just a great place. It is, well, we say all the time, it's a village.
Yeah, it is a village.
It is a village. And the women that are on there are amazing women, but they're just ordinary mums, you know.
They are.
All different walks of life. And people that I don't know, you know, I don't know people, and I know you, and there's a few people that I've met too, because of the various things happening, but we're all over the place. So we don't meet up, we don't personally know each other, but it doesn't feel like that. And I think the other thing that's good about a group is that you can either be really present in the group, which some people are. I suppose I'm kind of quite present in the group, and there are other people, but then there are times where I just can't be that, but I'll just sit there in the background and see what's going on. So you can use it however you need to. There's no like rules about how you have to be in the group either.
So just like, as we kind of bring this to a close, like, if you can think of it, I would love to know, like, what would you say is like the one single kind of biggest thing that you have taken from this group, or received, not taken, but that you have received from this group, that you could then kind of like say to someone else, like, oh my goodness, like this thing alone means that I wouldn't want to be without this group. Like, what might that be for you?
I think it's just being part, like I've said already, being part of this safe place that's full of love and compassion and understanding, and knowing that even in the moments of, there's been moments where I just didn't know how I was gonna, I just felt like I didn't have it within me to cope or manage what was actually happening at that moment in time, and it's definitely been one of the major things that has helped me through those moments. And I've been through some of the toughest times of I'm 50, and in the last 2 years I've been through some of the toughest times that I could never imagine would have happened, and they've all been one on top of the other. But this group has been one of the places that has, you know, helped me get through that and become more resilient, and then I hope that all of that then I can pass on to other people, you know, other people in the group when they come up with stuff, or even people outside. So
I'm sure you do pass it on just by showing up and being yourself. Oh, thank you so much. It's been really good to talk with you, and like it really is, it's such an honor to be part of this community. And I mean, I know I started it, but like to have you and the other mums there and to be journeying together, it's a real honor. So thank you so much.
No, good to chat.
Good to chat to you soon. Mwah. Bye.